Last 1.5 years, which is whereabouts that the portfolio has been with us, I think we've added some value, versus the benchmark, and also on an absolute basis. So I think the performance has been reasonably good. The biggest change since we took over the portfolio has been that our technology exposure has gone down a little bit over the last few months because of valuations. On the other side, we have found a few other opportunities in Europe. So I think net, I feel that technology exposure is down, consumer staples have gone up a little bit. Obviously, it's a function of bottom of stock picking and where the valuations are. I think emerging markets has had some headwind. Global equities has had a little bit of tailwind, but the fact that our portfolio was positioned for a choppier environment, I think that has net been a plus. I've been managing constant portfolios for a while, so I quite enjoy running constant portfolios. In fact, if I look at my own evolution over my career, I've gone more concentrated over the last 2.5 decades that I'm running portfolios. So no, there hasn't really been any issues running more constant portfolios. I think in the global portfolios, the fact that we avoided some of the weaker areas has clearly been a plus. In emerging markets, it hasn't worked out as well, relative or on an absolute basis, clearly because the markets have been extremely weak, especially this year. And some of the large exposures have been under pressure. Clearly, it is a very short time period to assess what has been done in the portfolio. Over the longer run, we feel pretty comfortable about these positions now. Interestingly enough, our performance has been better during more volatile times, especially on a relative basis. And I think if I look at long-term history, we tend to do better during volatile periods because I think you just have to be more careful about picking spots. And while in a runaway bull market, you basically have to be as close to the benchmark as possible, and it's very hard to add value. I think volatile periods I've typically seen are more conducive from a style perspective. Running a concentrated portfolio requires you to have some conviction. But I think equally important part is how do you build a portfolio around that, because otherwise it could become lopsided or you might end up taking too much risk. So to manage risk while having strong conviction is I think the challenge. And I think especially the portfolio should be able to do well over multiple cycles, not just a particular environment. I think you really need a balance between conviction and the overall context of the portfolio as such. If I look at the global portfolio, some of the large technology names have really done well for us. Some of the household names, like the Alphabets of this world. On the other side, we have also done fairly well in some of the healthcare names like United Healthcare. On the emerging market side, I think it's a little more mixed bag because the first part, i.e. in the bull market last year, some of the Chinese name, especially the Chinese technology names, helped us quite a bit. Recently though, some of them have also cost us quite a bit of money. So I think it's a little more mixed bag, primarily because of the market conditions that have been there in emerging markets.